welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in my last video, I mentioned how I will be telling you how Blessing turned 100,000 naira side hustle into ₦1,000,000. So here, if you're following my promise, they said you need capital to make money. They said if you don't have millions, you should just manage your 9 to 5. But Blessing, she did not listen, and she didn't take it. With 100,000 from his side hustle, she built a system that hit 7 figures in just 14 months. This isn't motivational talk. This is faith, structure, and strategy, all wrapped in one story. And if she can do it, so can you. Blessing is not flashy. She's not even a tech bro. She didn't start out as an investor. She was just a regular 31-year-old getting job. But she had a talent for baking pies. She did not have connections. She had a vision, and 100,000 naira saved from her December sale. And what is her goal? Her goal was not to blow. Her goal was to build and honor God while doing it. But here is where it gets real. She almost lost everything in the second month. Why, you ask? That's because she made the mistake we all make. We keep thinking our profit equals progress. That is not true. But since we keep thinking that our profit equals progress, she chose to reinvest all her earnings to bigger ovens and ingredients so she could make more profits. Guess what? She ended up in work. She didn't need more hustle. She just needed a system that respected her values. So Blessing went back. She had a rethink, and she did something completely different. She created a simple 6-part money structure. She made sure that she stuck to it. It wasn't about fear. This was about putting order in her life and in her money. So here's what she did. Once she collected her salary or her profits, she made sure she took out 10%, the tithe first, no debates. And secondly, she took out 40% to reinvest into her business. She also took out 25% for her savings and emergency funds. And she used 10% for self-development. This was for course, skills, and mentorship. But you know what else she did? She took 10% for her soft life friends. I mean, 1 shawarma per month is not a sin. But she also took 5% for a silent generosity, because a monthly act of kindness that no one knows about. It's no one. Even the ones people know was about. And so she called it faith first flow, and she kept it grounded. Made sure she followed it even when her emotions were saying otherwise. She often told herself, even if money no reach, God's 10% must be paid. I can't be stingy with what I prayed for. I mean, we can't argue logic. We can't argue that logic, can we? But you know what's funny? By month 5, she already had 220,000 naira saved. Then she bought a small deep freezer. By month 8, her bulk orders already doubled. And she got listed in 2-party catering directories. She did not spend on ads, but this is not to say if you're into business, you should not run adverts, because running adverts would help your business a lot. But she was just consistent. She had her DMs and she had good reviews. By month 14, guess what? Just guess. She had hit 1.1 million naira. This was not her gross. This was her net after her spending and tax. And so she moved from 100,000 naira to ₦1,000,000 naira. No debt, no pressure, just faith and a clear path. Blessing's story isn't about meat pie. It's about alignment. She didn't just build a business, she built a covenant with her process. And here is what made her win. She gave first, not last. She separated her accounts. She didn't do any emotional spending, and she did not try to prove anything to the social media. She also kept her giving quiet. She did not give, show off. Gave because it's a principle in the Bible. Meanwhile, some of us do tight negotiation. Tell God, if I blow this month, I will double it next month. No be so. And you don't even need a break, don't even need a bakery to do what Blessing did. Whether you are freelancing, teaching, doing laundry for students, just try our faith first flow. Do 10% for your tithe, 40% to your business and reinvestment, 25% for your emergencies, 10% to learn and elevate yourself. You can also use 10% to enjoy life. I mean, you need to live, even if it's a little, and then 5% for your giving. It doesn't have to be loud. It could be silent. It could even be a friend. It could be someone you stay in the same building with. Just make sure you give. But it's not about perfection. It's about intentionality. Wealth you want, you need structure. And those structures, they always start small. Blessing didn't wait for a bailout. She gave from the little she had. And God multiplied what was left overnight. But over time, it became multiplied. However, she didn't skip work. She just make it sacred. So if you're watching this and you're wondering if you have and stretch, yes, it can. You have to stretch your mindset first. You can start with giving and then you grow with structure. Stay with it even when it feels slow. Drop your comments below if you are building something with faith. And don't forget to subscribe, bell notification so you can get notified when the next video drops. See you in my next video. Bye.